What's up guys, it's Josh here from freemagiclive. I'm chilling with Pasha and Marek. I just showed them some magic. Actually, it's called the impossible indicator and it fooled them. So I want to perform it for you guys again and then show you how it's done. So let's get into it. Alright, what's up? It's Marek and Pasha here, who you guys have met before. Check this out guys, I have some cards. I should show you they are mixed and etc, etc. And I think these are your cards, so it's not even like they're anything tampered with. But do me a favor, cut half of the cards somewhere in the middle and hang on to that half. Awesome, that's fair. Good. Take any card you want, Marek, anyone. Alright, show Pasha and show the camera as well. Got it. Sweet. All right, place the card, doesn't, just anywhere, and you hang on to the cards. Okay. Here's the idea. When gamblers are cheating, I'm not saying you were a cheater, even though Marek does work at the casino. Here's the idea. There's a little indicator thing they will do where if there's a card they specifically want, like the ace of spades, they will put 4 cards on top of that, and that 4th card will be a 4, for example. So when they're dealing, you know, Marek told me this, he would do, you would see the 4 when you're dealing, and then you know in 3 cards time, you're gonna hit the ace. So, but this was totally up to you. You cut that half, and then you just chose to pick that card. So let's see if we can't create a similar scenario. So Pasha, I just want you to deal cards one at a time onto the table. It's completely up to you when you stop, but I'm going to give you the chance when you stop to change your mind or not, okay? All right. So go for it. Start dealing the cards, and whenever you want, you can stop dealing.
Yeah.
Now, are you happy with that, or do you want to keep dealing?
You know what? I'm going to be tough. I'm going to do it. I'm going to
do it. Yeah.
2 more.
Do it.
4 more. There.
Okay. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
All right. So let's have a look at the card you stopped on.
8.
It's an 8. Now I'll just point out, had you gone 1 more, you would have hit an ace, or 1 less would have been
another ace.
Another ace. What a coincidence. Damn. All right. But here's the thing, you stopped at 8. So Marek, deal exactly 8 cards from the top.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That leaves you with 1 specific card. What was the card that you picked?
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds? Let's have a look. Boom.
Wow.
Jack of diamonds. All right, welcome back to the explanation. The reason why I thought I would explain this to you guys is we were just jamming here, and I perform this for them, and it's one of those tricks that isn't really, like it's not really around much these days, is it? So I thought it'd be great to explain it for you because they enjoyed it as well. So here's the idea. Now, the setup for this trick is that you need to get all of the 8s and 9s out of the pack. It doesn't really matter what order they're in, you just need to get them. And then what you actually do is you set up the deck so that every second card is one of these. So what you can do if you're tricky, I'll try it now for you once and then I'll explain the other way to do it, is you can actually interlace them like this, and you can actually do this in front of them and say, look, I'm shuffling the cards really fairly, and now every second card is going to be a 9 or an 8. Or obviously you can just deal the cards down and every second one just put one of those 8s in or one of those 9s in. But basically the setup you want to have is as such. And what that means is because you have 8 cards that are going to be the indicators and there's 1 card in between each one, there's 16 cards in total that the person can stop on when they're dealing. So it makes it foolproof. So they're at the top of the deck. I know.
Yeah, no,
that's right. So this is the first time he's been explained it as well. Yeah. So you guys are rare moment. So now here's the idea. You have this set up and then you just be really casual. It's really hands off. So I would say to Pasha, so Pasha, just cut somewhere in the middle. And what he's doing now is he's holding the stack that has the setup. So now these cards, they can take any one of them because it doesn't matter. So then you ask this person to take a card.
Yep.
Now, as they're looking at the card, what I'm doing is I'm just counting 8 cards to myself and then just keeping a little pinky break under those 8 cards. So he looks at the card, which for this moment is
2 of hearts.
2 of hearts.
2 of hearts.
And then you really casually just say, oh yeah, just put the card back in, doesn't matter. But what I've actually done is kept that break of the 8 cards, just lifted it up exactly there, put the 2 in, and put it down on top, as if like I don't even care. And then I give the cards back to him. So now the card is exactly 9 down. Now you go back to the actual stack, we'll call it a stack for the moment, and I know that every second card is one of those indicator cards. So all I need to remember in my head is where they are. Like I just have to remember how many he's put down on the table, because if he's put an even number, I know that the card on the table is going to be fine, so that's 2. But if it's an odd number, like 3, I know it's the next card. So here's how it kind of plays out. So if we just reverse that for a moment, I'm going to say to Pasha, in a moment I'll get you to deal cards down on the table one at a time, and then once you stop, I'm going to ask you if you want to change your mind. And the reason you ask them if they want to change their mind is sometimes people have a habit of when they stop, they'll actually turn that card over, and you don't want them to do that. So if they know they're going to then get to make another decision, they won't do that. So basically, Pasha would start counting the cards, and I know that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here I would say, great, have a look at the 6th card. Had you gone one more, we'll just play that out. So, sorry, I mean, if you had dealt one more, I would go, okay, great, so you're left with, and then they would look at this card, which would be an 8. What's really cool is because every second card from that, every card next to those cards are in different ones, you can do this, you can say, so you've stopped here, and then you can say, if you had dealt one more card, you would have got a 5, and if you got one less, you would have got an ace. So it looks really fair at this point. And then, now because that's an 8, I know the card is 9 down. So because it's 9 down in this pack, I'm going to say deal down 8 cards.
6, 7, 8.
And then I know that the very next card is going to be the 2 of hearts. So we'll have a look. So I'm going to say deal down, yeah, and then turn over your next card, 2 of hearts. If it had been a 9, it's even better because you can just say deal down 9 cards, and the 9th card will match the 2 of hearts. So it's just one of those play on words that they don't know any different. But if it's an 8, you deal down 8 cards, and then say look at the next one. If it's 9, you're good, just deal down 9 cards, turn the last card over, and it's there. So it's one of those fun gems that it's a really good trick. You don't see it much around anymore. So I would say give it the time it deserves, because it's a really good fooler. Like these guys enjoyed it just the same as anyone else would. And if you have any questions about it, put it in the comments below, because it is a bit more of a, there's a bit more to it than some of the other effects we teach. So let me know any comments, like the video, share it, share the love. And guys, we'll see you in the next video. But remember to stay up to date, check out our website at freemagiclive.com.